What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NBA show. To check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. But other than that, let's get some cash. Let's get paid in full. Let's have a big day. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. And let's eat. Okay, we move on. I am on the Bulls -4.5 or -110. We move on to a Wham Bam game. Another spot where I'm very interested to see where he thinks this line will end up. 9 p.m. Eastern, Charlotte Hornets 14-16, 5-8 on the road at the Phoenix Suns, 20-10, 11-5 at home. Phoenix Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. And we have no market. Hornets pace last 5, 7th in the NBA, 101.20 possessions a game. Suns pace last 5, 28th. And they've been playing slow since Chris Paul went over there. It is slow and in control. 97.60 possessions a game. Hornets are coming off a 132-110 loss at Utah on Monday night. Lonzo went for 21.7 boards, 4 assists, 3 steals. The big thing is they lose by 22 points, and Lonzo was just a -3 when he was on the floor. Scary Terry Rozier, -26. Devontae Graham day-to-day with a knee injury. With him out, that opens up minutes for Malik Monk, who put up 20 points in 24 minutes. There's one too many guards. And you know that will be figured out. Gordon Hayward, right hand bruise, questionable. And it was scary. Same hand that he had the avulsion fracture in mid-December. And because it's the same hand, I could easily see him not seeing the floor. I could easily see him out of the lineup. And I'm sure that's why the market hasn't come out yet. Suns are rolling. They won 3 straight, 9-10. They're coming off their 3rd straight blowout win. 132-100 at home over Portland, playing excellent ball. They only turned the ball over 7 times. I mean, that's a Chris Paul squad. Turn the ball over 7 times, shoot 50.5% from the field, 48.5% from 3. Booker, 34 points, 12 of 17 shooting. They are healthy. They're happy. They're winning basketball games. And you have chosen this game, Wham. Hornets, Suns, take it away.
I love this spot. I love this game, man. I love this game. You're getting a team that's really healthy in the Phoenix Suns. You're getting a team that's getting really bad as far as like health-wise in the Charlotte Hornets. And you're getting them at a good time as well. You're getting them as far as the Phoenix. You're getting them at the house. I believe when you get the Phoenix Suns, and it's already shown the proof, they're 20-10 for the season, and they're 20-10 ATS. When they win, they're going to cover. They got this line pretty high, I believe. I think they're going to have this line pretty high, and I'm going to go ahead and just ride with it right on the opener. I think these guys are going to win by double digits, the Phoenix Suns. Not having Hayward in the lineup, why rush them out there? They said after the practice today, I mean, not the practice today, I'm sorry, but they kind of came out on the Charlotte, I believe it's the report or Charlotte, some beat writers that I read on. Devontae Graham looks like he's a little bit worse than they thought as far as the knee, and it wasn't as bad for Gordon Hayward. So they got a lot of relief as far as Gordon Hayward. But why rush him now with all that? You just want to just hold your breath. You may just want to slow down because Gordon Hayward was having a career season at this point as far as his resurgence after leaving the Jazz. He hasn't looked this good in a long time. Why rush him out there against a team that's just hitting on all centers? Number 1 in the last 5 games, number 1 in 3-point percentage, number 1 in points per game, and they're also number 4 in opponents' points per game, number 5 in opponents' 3-point percentage. As far as this Phoenix Suns team, they're playing great defense. They're getting very much respect out there on the court. But they're not getting respect on the streets. You got Devin Booker not making an all-star. You got Chris Paul making it. That's right. That's good. But I think even Chris Paul give up his seat at this point because it's just disrespectful that you don't get this man this spot. So I think that it's going to be payback to pay, and it's going to get done on little LaMelo. LaMelo will have a terrible game here. I wouldn't be backing him. I wouldn't be backing Charlotte Hornets as well. Now, this is a long spread. Charlotte is a still good ATS team. I do not want to just go ahead and just look over that. But, again, this is a top-tier Phoenix team that does feel like they still have a chip on their shoulder. And not that many people are talking about them. They're talking all about Utah. I think this Phoenix team is going to go on another run, going on a good run. And like I said before, I mean, a 20-10 ATS, every time they cover, they're going to win the game. I mean, every time they win the game, they're going to cover. So just go ahead and knock down the Phoenix. I'll take them to win by at least 11, bro. I got them at least by 11.
And as soon as you say LaMelo, I look at my notes and see I wrote Lonzo. What am I doing? My fault. LaMelo. Yeah, I get it. I completely get it. The reason why I wouldn't take a Booker prop is because I fear he sits in the fourth if the Suns are way up. But the Suns, I could also see come out lethargic and lackadaisical because we saw they can turn on like a switch in that Pelicans game. So I found this game very interesting. The Suns are going to be big favorites. Suns are playing such good ball. And we have Wham wanting to take it on the opening line. I'll be up early, Wham, but if for any reason, because the public's going to hammer them.
Right.
You can feel free to tweet it out yourself as well if you want to lock it in as soon as possible. But
yeah, I'm refreshing FanDuel now just to make sure, bro.
Yeah, there's no way. I wouldn't put it out right now because I think that you nailed it with even though Hayward, it's much, much better than they thought. They were just so scared because it was the same hand from the fracture. Right. I'd be surprised if he plays. But remember, the Hornets are 14-16. They're still in this.
They're tough. And I believe they just played the Utah Jazz, if I'm not mistaken. Early on, they were winning that game. They looked real good. It looked like they could have won that game, honestly.
Well, we know what happened, and we're about to talk about it in the Lakers game. So why don't we save it for that? Because it was a barrage from the perimeter from the Utah Jazz and from their bench as well. Okay, we have Wham going to move on the Suns. And apologize for saying Lonzo instead of LaMelo.
Right. You told me you're just talking about the better ball brother, man. Lonzo is the better ball brother.
For now.
Oh, for now. Yeah,
for
right.
Now.
For sure.
Is going to move on the Suns. Because when LaMelo gets a man's body, he's going to be tricky. It's going to be tough. And yeah. Okay. That is the Hornets Suns.